What's happening? I'm N64 Josh, and I'm going to take you guys on a little tour of my nature trail, which leads to a waterfall oasis, and there's only one entrance into this area. So here we go. We got to go through the campsite in order to get to this area. And if you haven't seen my campsite video, make sure to go check that out, where you can get all the details on the campsite. But here we go. I'll have the camping sign and the trail sign. In fact, I'll let you see those right now. Let's go take a quick peek. I have them in the album here. If you want to be able to use those, there is the code for you. There's also my creator code as well. All right. And here's the camping sign. There you go. All right. Now, let's continue on our little tour here. Okay? So like I said, this is the only way that you can enter this area, is through these stairs. Everything else has been blocked off either by bushes or by railings, because I don't want anybody falling and getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? So I just used a dirt path for this because I thought, you know, it's like a hike. So why not? Why not? There's not a whole lot going on up here. Got a little spot here where I used some custom stones, and I do have those stones as well. I can show you those real quick. They are right here. Custom stones are here. There's one of them. And you guys can pause on each one of these if you want to be able to see them. Here's the next one. Stone path 3. Stone path 2. And stone path 1. And you're going to see a lot of these once we get down to the oasis. All right. So I used just a little rope fence as kind of like the rail, as if we were up in the mountains and we wanted to have some safety precautions, if you will. This area is blocked off. You cannot access. And as you can see, all the different bushes have kept people out as well. And so I want to make note of this first corner, because this is kind of based off of a hike that I've done here in Washington State, up to a place called Lake 22, and you get to see like 9 waterfalls or something like that. So I wanted to include a number of waterfalls in this hike, and so I'm pretty pleased with how that area turned out right there to the right. And then as you continue working your way down, you're going to start to see this oasis kind of open up before your eyes. So here it is, as you can see, slowly come up on it, and it's just so many waterfalls and just so many areas to just kind of sit and relax. And we've got some streams along the way, and of course we got the bridge here. And again, just added the log stakes and some benches along the way, just to add to the natural feel of this area. I just wanted it to feel like people were in nature. And so that's what I did. You're kind of secluded from everything else, and you can take a little seat along the way if you need to. There's some barbed wire fence just to make sure we keep people out. That's what you're seeing up above there. And if you're wondering about how I terraformed all this, I do have a video on terraforming that you can check out that'll help you learn the ways if need be. It takes a little bit of patience, but once you get it, it's not too bad. So as you can see, I've got the stones there. I've got some river rocks here that it's a DIY, and we'll just continue making our way on down. And I like the idea of the waterfall kind of washing out the paths, and so that's why you have to hop here. The one downside to that is I'm not sure that any of my residents can get down in here. I don't think I've seen any in here yet. I'm hoping to be surprised, but it hasn't seemed to have happened just yet. So here you go. Again, lots of use of the custom pattern for those stones all over the place, just kind of making this look as like maybe there was somebody here a long time ago. And that's kind of the idea. You guys, if you've seen my boardwalk video, I did that same thing with the well. and just to kind of be able to tell little stories or pique the imagination, right, with these areas. So you see like an old wishing well, and I did throw in a few garden lanterns because this is a great spot to come watch falling stars, right? And you know, I kind of jokingly called this like my wishing area because you've got the wishing well, and if you make your way all the way to the end of the oasis, you're going to see that there is a spot, kind of a shrine to the falling stars, and that's a Nova light right there. That's a DIY, and then I just threw one of the large star pieces up on the stone stools there, just to kind of make up that little shrine. And so I do have a bench back here, and yeah, there's a few flowers, a few mossy rocks. It's a relatively basic design. Like there's not a whole lot going on here other than just I used a lot of the stone path, and I really wanted to just showcase the beauty of the game, the beauty of the nature that you can create within the game, and really have that hike kind of lead you to hopefully a cool area that was worth having to take the trek, and this being the only way you can access this. You can kind of see this area from over here in the residential spot, but again, it's more just like a tease, and it leaves you wondering like how can I go and check this out, you know? And so you'll see again the large river rock, the log spikes or the log stakes, and then a couple log stools. And I like to use weeds too. I threw in weeds in certain areas just so that it adds character, right? You'll see some weeds growing there. You'll see the bushes and the barbed wire fence, and some of the stuff I had to like terraform a spot that I could stand, and then throw up the bush, throw up the barbed wire, and then tear it down because I maybe couldn't access, or as you can see in this area here, like I had to close off the little stream, plant those bushes, and then open that stream back up. So it's really difficult to get around in this area, especially once everything grew in. And so it was a lot of fun for me to make. This did take a lot of time. I've probably spent 8 to 10 hours on this spot at minimum, because I just keep it's like a piece of art, right? And I just keep wanting to tweak it and play with it. For some reason, I haven't been able to make that jump back since I put that stone there, so I have to pull the ladder out. And I don't know if that's part of the reason why the village people won't or the residents won't get over here, but they can't seem to make it. So again, this is my oasis. I hope you guys find some great inspiration from this. Let me know in the comments if this inspired you, and if you would like me to check out some of your creations, or maybe you need some of the DIYs that I have. Head on over to twitch.tv/n64josh. I'm streaming Animal Crossing pretty much daily, and I'd love to have you come hang out and be a part of the community. Really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to subscribe for more Animal Crossing content, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.